in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Swim in the ocean, you'll have balls in your mouth. Go ahead! Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. Balls in your mouth, balls in your mouth. Don't swim in the ocean, you'll get balls in your mouth. What the damn hell? What the damn hell? What the damn hell? What the damn hell?
What's up? Boochcast fans, listeners across the internet, radio waves. This is Vinny Bucci, aka the Booch, and this is that time again, once again, yet again for the Boochcast. What's up, everybody? It is Thursday, December the 1st, 2016. It is high noon on Throwback Thursday. That's right. This is that special day of the week where you pop in the old home movies, dig through the old photo albums, and take a special look back at yesteryear. And, you know, one thing I got to say is, it does feel kind of weird because usually this would be a throwback edition of the show where I would be like, you know, talking about, you know, binge watching Netflix and everything else. But obviously today that is not the case. Today we got a hell of a show planned for you guys today. We're going to be taking a look back at the Thanksgiving episode of TNA Impact Wrestling. So in a way it is a throwback, but not much of a throw back. And then, of course, we're going to be looking at this week's Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live, or at least as much of that as we can. Now, a lot of people might be confused, like, Vinny, you said yesterday you would just be doing TNA. Why are you throwing in Raw and SmackDown? Good question. Here's the answer. Yesterday, after I wrapped up the Boochcast, I was getting ready to do some post-production work, and I had a chat with Desmond. I contacted Desmond to see if we could get things ready for Friday's show when he would be making his triumphant return to the Boochcast. And as it turns out, Desmond is not going to be on the show this Friday. In fact, he told me that his job is going to have him working Fridays for the rest of December. Because for those of you who may not know, Desmond works during the day as a groundsman, and he normally works Monday through Thursday, and he would have Friday, Saturday, and Sundays off from his job. And that's why Friday became Desmond's day, where he would come into the studio, sit here with me, and we would do the show. Well, for the rest of December, we're not going to see Desmond. So, unfortunately, for all the Desmond Dagenhart fans out there, I regret to inform you he will not be present on the show until January when we return with the Boochcast. So he will not be on the show tomorrow. He will not be on the show next week, and he will not be on the week after that. So he will be gone till January. And I should take that time to mention that December 16th will be the last show for the year. So I have taken it upon myself to get everything in order. And I decided that rather than just do TNA today, because originally my plan was to recap TNA today so Desmond and I could do Raw and SmackDown tomorrow, because I know Desmond's not going to follow TNA. He just doesn't. He doesn't watch it. So I know not to recap TNA with him. So what I decided to do was, that's why I decided to do a show today. So I decided to fill up that time with some Raw and SmackDown. And I'm hoping tomorrow on the Boochcast, since Desmond will not be there, we will use that time to recap last night's NXT and Lucha Underground, as well as tonight's episode of TNA Impact Wrestling. So we're going to get last week's TNA done today. Definitely make sure that's done today, so that you guys are all caught up and can be ready for TNA tonight. But we're also going to do Raw, we're going to do SmackDown, and we're going to try to get all the wrestling done this week, because as we all know, this Sunday is going to be TLC. That's right. Monday will be tables, ladders, and chairs. So obviously we're going to want to devote Monday's show to recapping TLC, and then we'll throw in whatever else we want to talk about. So we'll get into all of that today and tomorrow here on the show. So unfortunately, there will be no Desmond. So he will return in January. And as I said before, by that time, we will have a whole new revamped show where we're going to be making some serious changes. Like I said, they will be contemplated over the holiday break. And by the time we come back, I will make a big post on social media regarding what I'm going to be doing with the Boochcast. And I'm going to do I'll probably do a Facebook Live video and probably do that to make that happen, and hopefully let you guys check that out, and everything will be okay. So everything's going to be cool. And also, also in addition to that, there's a few other things I want to talk about today before we jump into the recaps. Gator Ricky Ross should be joining me on the show today to help me out with that. But there were two major things that happened yesterday that I need to talk about. And first of all, let me just say, and the first thing I want to say is I am happy to announce that I am done, officially done, recording with Derek Shapiro. That's right. I have officially retired from his monthly show. I'm done. I'm over and done with. Derek called me up yesterday because he wanted me to record the monthly show. And I announced on Derek Shapiro's show it would be the last show for me. And the reason is because basically for things I said before. It was also the reason why I've reduced, for the most part, the number of Boochcasts that I've done, and why I'm going to be revamping the show. Because with all the new projects that I've been doing lately, with everything that's going on in my life, from my stand-up to my, the potential of being the host for drivingwithidiots.com, where you want to see one but never be one, which reminds me I need to call Eric later to find out more about that. And again, this is not Eric Von Hessler, it's a different Eric. I always have to say that in case there's new listeners tuning in. I don't want people to think that Eric Von Hessler and I are working on a Driving with Idiots website. I mean, not that I'm saying I wouldn't want to work with Eric if, he asked me to work with him on something. I'm just trying to let people know that that's not the Eric I'm referring to. And of course, Gator will be calling in around 1. He just sent me a message informing me of that. So 1 o'clock hours when we'll get into the wrestling talk. So basically, what we're going to be doing, what we did was we, so hopefully we'll get to do more about that because I got to call him to find out when that's going to happen. Because also we're going to be filming season 2 of Daytime Fighting League. I want to make sure I can get everything in order, everything fixed up, and everything done that I need to get done. Not only that, also I need to, what else do I need to fix up? Oh yeah. And then of course, a variety of other things that I'm doing. I got a lot going on, folks. I got a lot of stuff with Adult Swim. I'm also, working on a cartoon. That's another big project that I'm trying to get done so that we can, get some good ideas down and eventually, turn it in and I can pitch it to Adult Swim and see what happens. So with all the stuff that's going on in my life, I don't have time for certain things in my life anymore. And Derek has been burning me out. That's pretty much what Derek did. He burned me out to the point where I did not want to do anything. Because Derek has like multiple different quote unquote stations that he's on that he never shuts up about. And also he does all these radio things and he says like he'll have like 5 different shows. They're all formatted exactly the same. And he just wants me to record for everything and acts like you're getting multiple exposure. No, I'm not. Like it's at first it started out fun, but then it stopped being fun when Derek was making it less fun, no work, and not paying me a fucking thing. So I got fed up. And I finally just said, Derek, I can't do this anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, when Derek Shapiro comes into town, comes to Atlanta, I'll be happy to work with him on some stuff. I'll record some things with him. I'll do his movies and things like that. But as far as me having to record something with him once a month or, as far as him calling me up constantly, like Derek was literally smothering me. Like he would not leave me the fuck alone. And like Derek would always say, it'll take 5 minutes, and it never fucking does. The recordings we did yesterday took about a fucking hour, and it was an hour of my life I couldn't get back. It was literally a waste of my fucking time. But I got through the shows, and you can tell we had to record 3 different shows in 1 freaking hour. So the first show I was very excited. The second show was a little bit. There's a movie countdown. You can tell on the movie countdown I was fed up. I'm literally phoning it in on these shows because I just wanted it to be over and done with so I never have to fucking do it again. That's the thing. I never want to have to do it again. And I'm glad. So if you're listening to this show and you enjoyed listening to me on the DSS TV station and DerekShapiroShow.com and all those other fucking sites, if you enjoyed them, then I'm sorry to be leaving you. Hopefully you'll still tune into the Boochcast, but I had to get the fuck away from Derek. I was done. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. I just couldn't. I couldn't take it anymore. It was physically, mentally, and emotionally destroying me. And it was annoying as hell. And Derek was burning me out, and he was picking times where it just wasn't good for me. And I was trying to get out of doing it a couple of months, but I realized Derek wouldn't leave me alone or take the hint. So I finally had to tell him, Derek, I'm done. I'm fucking done. So now I don't know if that was the monthly show for November that we recorded for, or if it was probably the monthly show for December. I don't know. But anyway, we did the New Year's Eve show. We did the movie countdown for the year. And hopefully you guys will check those out. I'm sure Derek will call in eventually to want to plug them. But it will be the last time you hear me on those shows. Because I just can't do it anymore. Now, like if I'm going to work with Derek again radio-wise, it'll be if I have something big to promote that I want him to plug. Then maybe I'll reach out to him for that. But as far as that, but as far as me recording with him on a regular basis, that shit is over. Because I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't. I just couldn't fucking do it. And I'm hoping that this will reduce Derek calling me so goddamn much, because it's annoying. Because it's annoying. I can't fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it anymore. It's abuse on my brain. And it was stressing me out. And I really am hoping that this will reduce the amount of times that Derek calls me, because eventually I'm getting to the point where I may have to block his number. Seriously, I'm probably going to have to block his number if he doesn't stop calling me, because because it's annoying. Like, Derek doesn't like to text for some reason. Like, I wish there's certain people in my life, not a lot, but a few, that I wish would embrace the art of texting. Because if you're going to call me, have a good reason. And don't have it be, I want to say hi and see how you're doing. I don't like that shit. You can text that to me. Calling is like business related. Like if we're having a business talk. Like Eric from Driving with Idiots, when he calls me. That's an important phone call because we're conducting business. Or if the School of Humans calls me or Adult Swim calls me. Those are important because we're conducting business. You know, that's important. I'll sit on the phone for that. Or when I FaceTime with Alex, you know, because, you know, she's hot and a good friend of mine. So, you know, and she's one of the few people that calls me that doesn't annoy me when she does. So that I can do. But certain people, it's just like, seriously, learn to text. You're driving me nuts. And Derek was definitely driving me batshit fucking crazy. And then, of course, another thing I want to talk about. Last night, I performed at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. I was auditioning for the Winter Comedy Festival, which is going to take place at the club on December 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. All right, so I get to the club, and also, before I do anything else regarding this, I got to pull this up real quick. This is very important. Let me look for a minute. Just give me a second here. Yes. This is very, very important. I want to give a special shout out right now on the Boochcast. I want to give a shout out to Anthony Beecher. I hope I said that right. Cherie Beecher and Stephanie Carter White. Yes, I want to give a shout out right now to those three people for coming out to the Atlanta Comedy Theater. They came out to the show. I got their names on the guest list. They didn't have to pay the cover charge. They bought food and drinks, had a great time, and told me they love my set. They love the set of everybody else that performed last night. They had a great time. I thank them so much for coming out, and I look forward to seeing them again at the next show that I do. More on that later. But I immediately want to give a shout out to Anthony Beecher, Cherie Beecher, and Stephanie Carter White for coming out to the Atlanta Comedy Theater and being entertained and showing their support, especially their support for the Booch. Appreciate it, guys. Definitely. Hope to see you guys in the next one. And so anyway, basically how the show went was we got there, and I'll admit, it was an intimate crowd. I'll say that. There wasn't a lot of people at the show, so for Anthony, Cherie, and Stephanie to come out really meant a lot. And it definitely made me look good because I brought at least a quarter of the audience was there to see me. But we still had a great show, and I think it's because of the weather and the tornado warnings and everything. That was probably the reason we didn't get as big of a crowd. I think that had a lot to do with it. But of course, I go up on stage, and it was weird because there was nobody there for the open mic. And by that, I mean for the comics. Because what they do is they have the open mic at the beginning, and then they have the big show that they're doing afterwards. That's how the show goes. So like from 8:30 to like 9:30 or whatever, they have the open mic, and then you have the second show. I was on the second show, of course, with Kiana Dancy, who was hosting the show. And also there were a few other comics on the bill. I'm going to go double check them right now. Let me just scroll down here. Yes, there was also Terry King, Reggie Jackson, D'Amico Henderson, and, D'Amico Henderson. And, of course, a cool guy that I met at the show last night, T-Bone. T-Bone was another guy. He performed in the show. And basically what we did was we did the auditions for the Atlanta Comedy Winter Festival, Atlanta Comedy Arts Fest, and they're doing a winter festival audition. So we were all there for that. And what's interesting was that there wasn't a lot of open mic comics. There was only like 2. So Dan Glazer, who runs the open mic, was trying to tell me, do you want to go up during the open mic? And I'm like, no, I'll wait till the second show because I don't want to go on, then go back up again. And I just have my material prepared. So he said, okay. But then he comes back to me later, and I find out that Gary, who runs the Atlanta Comedy Theater, said, Gary would like you to do time during the open mic as well. I said, in that case, put me on. Because, hey, he owns the club. If the club owner says, we need to fill up time, I need you to go up and do your audition now, I'll go up right now, Boss man says go up, I go up. So I'm in the back, getting ready to go, when all of a sudden, so I wait for the guy that's in front of me to get off stage, and then I hit the record button on my camcorder because I wanted to tape the set. So I go circle to the back, but as I'm walking to the back, Kiana Dancy shows up because she hadn't shown up to the club yet. Kiana was gone. For some reason, she didn't show up at 8:30. I don't know. Maybe it's because she wasn't doing the open mic, so she felt the need to show up later. But that was really throwing a lot of people off because we couldn't find Kiana. Where is she? Why is she not here? What's going on? We can't find Kiana. Where is Kiana? But so Kiana shows up. So instead of me going up next, Kiana goes up next. And then me. So then I find out I'm going on after Kiana. So because Kiana's already on stage, I decided, you know what? I'm not going to shut my camcorder off. I'll just let it roll, let it record Kiana, and then I figured after my set, I'll shut it off, and then I'll just delete Kiana and just put up my video if it does well. So that was my mindset backstage getting ready to do the show. So Kiana's on stage. I'm getting focused. Kiana's up there doing her thing, being funny. And then Kiana then introduces me. I go up on stage and I do 10 minutes. I originally thought I was going to do 3, but because of the lack of comics and the fact that we had to keep the show rolling, I was required to do 10 minutes. So I did 10 minutes. And, I went up there and I did the 10 minutes and crowd seemed to like it. Everything went pretty well. I do my time. I get off stage, and as I'm going off stage, I'm walking to the back, and I say hi to a couple of people, congratulations, everything else, and we talk. Then I go to shut my camcorder off. Meanwhile, Terry King was on stage, and as soon as I hit the button to shut off my camcorder, I hear Terry say, "Oh, you can keep rolling." And I kind of got freaked out, so I was like, okay. So I hit the button. I turn the button back. I turn the camera back on. Terry goes back to doing his set. As soon as Terry gets off stage, I shut it off. So then, as I'm turning the camera off, I go to put the camera back in my trunk. Now, I'm staying for the whole show, but I want to get my camcorder out the way. As I'm walking out, I bump into this guy named T-Bone. And T-Bone and I get to talking, and he sees my camcorder, and he asks me to tape his set for him. So I said, sure, okay. But, of course, before that, we really got to talking, and T-Bone was telling me about how, he was in the comedy game for a long time. He got out for a bit. Now he's starting to come back. And, I told him about the projects that I'm working on. He told me about the projects that he's working on, and he was talking about how, he said, you know what? We need to have a dinner sometime. We need to collaborate. And I was like, that'd be awesome. So we exchanged phone numbers and emails and everything else. And that way I could, and then that way I could send them a copy of the video. So when I find out T-Bone's about to go back on stage, I go set the camcorder back up. As soon as I know T-Bone's going on, I hit the record button. T-Bone comes on, does his set. He does about 5 minutes, and then he gets off. Then he gets off stage, and he asked me what I thought about his set, and I said it was funny. And I said the one thing I definitely liked was that you only did 5 minutes, and that's because as he's on stage, I see the battery on my camcorder start to get low. I'm on 1 bar. So if this guy did like 15, 20 minutes, my camcorder probably would have died in the middle of his set, depending on how long he went. But because he only did like a short 5, a tight 5, I was able to get all of it. So then, of course, after the show, I'm exchanging emails with everybody. So basically what I'm going to be doing later on today is I'm going to be, working on everybody's – I'm going to be uploading videos, working on their sets at least. I'm going to take care of them first because I got to go back and listen to my set, see if it's good enough to put up, and see if I can send it to the World Series of Comedy. Because right now, that's my goal. That is my current goal, is to try and get a good enough video for the World Series of Comedy. That's what I want to do. I want to have a good video to send in to the World Series of Comedy so that I can be ready. And, that way I can have a good, solid video to send those guys. Hopefully it goes over well, and I get selected again this year to come out and do all the clubs. I do a variety of clubs. So that's what I'm trying to do. So like I said, I thought the set went okay, but I'll have to double check my I definitely did better than I did on Tuesday. I will say that. It was a much better set than Tuesday. So I cut to the so then I gotta cut those videos up, send them out to everybody, send Terry Bone his. No, so send T-Bone his, sorry. 1 to T-Bone, 1 to Terry King, and 1 to Kiana Dancy. And then, of course, D'Amico, I found out is going to be hosting next week. So he and I decided to, talk and collaborate and put a show together. And everything should be cool. So they said, send a pic, put out the flyer, that they would put me on the list for next week. So, because we were asking, how do we know if we get into the club? And apparently, in the show, if we keep showing up every week and at least, performing or at least be hanging out, then we have a good chance of knowing for sure, because apparently that's what Kiana said. So I was invited to perform again, to audition again next week at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. So for those of you that couldn't make it out last night to the Atlanta Comedy Theater, if you missed me and you want to see me again, on December 7th, I will return to the Atlanta Comedy Theater, and I will be performing once again. I will be auditioning yet again for an opportunity to become Sorry, Derek is Facebook messaging me. Fuck. He says, I have a lady in the area who may be my new co-host, and her brother is a musician. Derek, I hope you're watching this right now. I don't give a fuck. All right. I have a new co-host. Good. Share it with your fans. Okay? I'm doing a show here, dick. Anyway, but yeah. So next week, I will be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. So if you missed me last night, you can come out next week and check me out, where I'll be performing once again. So make sure you guys mark the date on your calendar. I'll be posting it to social media very soon. And hopefully you guys will get to see me perform in all of my glory and splendor. So, yeah, basically, as of right now, that's what's going on in the world of Booch. And so let me see here. So like I said, Gator Ricky Ross is calling in at about 1 o'clock. So what I think I might want to do as a special treat for you guys, I'm gonna play something special today. While we wait here, let me see what I want to do. I got an idea. I'm going to reach out to Derek right now, and I'm going to say, cool. Want to call in for a bit and talk about it. All right. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to Derek and see if he wants to call in and talk about it. You know what? I'm about to start giving a fuck because, like I said, Gator's going to be calling in about 1 o'clock. Because normally this is the point where I would just jump in and start talking wrestling. So I think what I'm going to do in that meantime, in between time, is I'll see if Derek wants to call in. If not, we're going to jump in and we're going to do some wrestling talk right now. So let me pull up some articles here. And this is going to be interesting news here. So we'll start things off with this article here. Paige and Alberto Del Rio's drama comes to Total Divas next week. So the drama caused by Paige's relationship with Alberto Del Rio will be the focus of next Wednesday's Total Divas episode on E! According to new cable previews and a trailer released by the network, the title of the episode is Gone Girl. And I've seen the synopsis plus trailer below. Renee Young is concerned for Paige. Gone Girl. Renee must intervene after Paige misses work. Nikki asks Brian to help with her comeback. Okay. Now, the fact that this says Gone Girl scares the shit out of me. Because anybody that's ever seen the movie Gone Girl with Ben Affleck, it is the most fucked up movie on the planet Earth. I mean, this woman in this movie goes to great lengths to get revenge on her boyfriend. It's like, basically, it's an American psychological thriller directed by David Fincher, written by Gillian Flynn, based on her 2012 novel of the same name. It stars Ben Affleck, Rosamund Pike, Neil Patrick Harris, and Tyler Perry. And it's set in Southeast Missouri. The story begins as a mystery that follows the events surrounding Nick Dunn, who becomes the primary suspect in the sudden disappearance of his wife. And basically talks about how their marriage had disintegrated. Both lost their jobs in recession, moved to New York City. Basically, the whole thing just shows that basically she goes through all these crazy things about framing him for rape and, basically, hiding surveillance cameras and, doing all these things that set him up. And also, like, she does think about where she drains her own blood to leave trace evidence of murder and fabricates a diary describing her fear of Nick. Like, she goes to these insane lengths to set up her husband because apparently he was cheating on her. So that's how fucked up the movie Gone Girl is. And that's why when people say stuff like, whenever women say, like, I've been molested or I've been this, and people say, how can you say women would lie about something like that? Simple. I saw the movie Gone Girl. you piss off that's why they say hell hath no fury over a woman scorned. Because when you piss off a woman, she will go to insane lengths to, make your life a total and complete living hell. So, and I think that Derek is on the line. So, what I'm going to do real quick before I bring Derek on is I'm trying to get this clip to upload. Hold on a second here. And finally, here is the clip from Total Divas that shows the incident with Paige and Del Rio.
I think he gets a special one.
Wednesday, Paige's whirlwind affair is stirring up a storm.
People are worried about you. They don't need to know shit. Don't talk about it.
Total Divas, Wednesday at 8, only on E! And catch up on demand. New season, new diva, no rules.
I don't know whether I need Advil or vodka.
Total Divas, only on E!
And here's the ironic thing about this. Seriously, this is the ironic thing about this. Is that what we're seeing here is, or what we're hearing is the beginning of the this is Derek Facebooking me again. I swear to God, I'm gonna strangle him. Yeah, Derek, I know you're listening on the line, so I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Do not send me Facebook messages when I'm live on the air. Douchebag. Anyway, Paige and Del Rio. This is gonna show the drama that circulates around these two wrestlers. And what's weird is that we've heard everything about it in the news, in the media, and everywhere. And I admire the fact that Paige, despite the fact that she's currently serving a suspension, is going to be featured on Total Divas, and the fact that Del Rio is there, despite the fact that he was recently fired. But as we all know, they taped a lot of these shows in advance to get it ready for the season. So it's going to be intriguing to watch. But a lot of wrestling fans tend to hate and despise Total Divas. So the irony is, for us to really see it firsthand, we actually have to watch Total Divas. So hopefully we'll get a chance to check out and see the craziness from that. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will bring to the show right now a man who has a huge announcement that's so important he has to Facebook me while I'm live on the air. So I decided to bring him here today to share it because I figured let's just get it out the way while we wait for Gator Ricky Ross. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show the most monumental pain in the ass in internet radio, Mr. Derek Shapiro.
Wait a second. If I'm the most pain in the ass on the internet radio, you're the second one because you're my southern brother.
I'm only a pain in the ass to the ill-informed.
Well, are you ill right now?
Huh?
And if so, are you ill right now? You said ill-informed.
Yes.
Are you ill?
Yes, I have shapatitis.
Yes. Shapatitis. Wait a second. I have a lot of friends saying that recently. I don't know what it's all about. If you can please fill me in.
I'm sorry?
What's shapatitis all about?
It's when you come in contact with an incredibly annoying person who basically you can contract it in many ways. Mostly they come from excessive phone calls, inability to plan recording sessions, and also just, getting kisses on your bald head. And basically Side effects include irritability, anxiety, depression, and thoughts of homicide.
I got Boocheritis. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. But the kissing on the bald head, that was only in the movie. Okay, did I ever kiss you out of character?
No, thank God.
No. Okay. Actually, you know what we should do for a benefit? Have me and Jerry Truman kiss you on the bald head for a benefit.
And what benefit would that be for exactly?
Just to see you get irate and be mad. I mean, that's the whole benefit in itself.
So the money would go to me?
No, we'll go to charity, but just to see you get mad. I mean, people pay tons of money.
Hey! If the benefit is for me, the money should go to me.
No. The benefit.
That's how it goes.
Like,
If you're doing a benefit to benefit an organization or a person, then the organization or the person gets the money.
No, it's going to be for charity. Like people annoy you to kiss you on the head.
Yeah, and I said,
no,
I meant what benefit would it be for? And you said to get me angry. So it's the benefit involves me, so I get the money. You understand what I'm saying?
No, that's just one of the perks. That's one of the perks.
See,
like, let's say,
okay, see, now you didn't say perk. You said we're going to do a benefit. And the benefit, so I said, what charity would we be, what would the benefit be for? Is what I'm saying.
We can pick any benefit. Like we could pick, let's send Gator Ricky Ross to Florida to get eaten by an alligator.
I think Frank would donate all the money we need.
but I have some huge news now. In the middle of the month, okay, the third Thursday of every month. So that means not this Thursday. This is the first Thursday, by the way. Did you know that? Of December.
Yes.
So happy December 1st, by the way.
Happy December 1st.
And yes, thank you. And so not a week from now, that'll be the second Thursday, but the third Thursday is when the monthly show. So you're going to be retiring from my monthly show. So are you going to get your AARP card now from retiring from my monthly show?
AARP, I haven't gotten it yet. I've gotten my hazard pay. I've gotten my hazard pay from the government.
Oh, see, that's good because only old people retire. I mean, you look older than me.
Really, Mr. Really, 40? You want to go there? 40?
Wait, you're gonna be 30. When are you gonna be 30?
I'm gonna be 30 in March, but you're pushing 40, pal. You're getting. I'm just now entering real. I'm entering real adulthood. You're entering colonoscopy age. You're about to get some tubes up your ass, and not the good ones you're used to, buddy.
Well, I have some great news because you're going to be retire from my monthly show when we do the best of show this year. Okay.
Yes.
That airs on Thursday, the third Thursday of the month at 8 o'clock on the DerekShapiroShow.com and on LightNRadio.com. And I have a potential new co-host. Okay. I just talked to her on the phone. She is younger than you. It's a female. She's listening right now on the live. Okay, I patched her in. I gave her a link to the YouTube version, so she's watching your big head, your bald head on YouTube right now, probably.
Hello, beautiful.
Yeah, well, her name is Gianna De Leon. I hope I pronounced that right.
Gianna sounds.
Gianna. She is sexy. She sounds sexy too. Okay?
Yeah.
She's in your neck of the woods. She's up in Ackworth.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's something worthwhile up in Ackworth, finally, okay? And she has a brother, okay, who is named, now, of course, is sounds like Marlon Jackson, from the Jacksons, but it's not. His name is Jackson. It's Malin Jackson, I think I pronounced it right. I sent you the video on your Facebook. That's who I sent it to. Her brother's a musician. It's pronounced. He spells his first name Mahlon. So I think Malin or Marlon, but not like Marlon Jackson from the Jackson 5, who I have my best of the show. But this is Malin Jackson, and that's her brother who was an independent artist in Atlanta.
Okay.
So, she just said she just wrote to me on Facebook, almost like Mulan, like the movie. Oh, Mulan, like Moulin Rouge, Mulan Jackson.
Yeah, Mulan. Yeah. I saw that movie.
So I have some good news. So hopefully, if I stay good with her until I come down in February, okay, I'm gonna get her and her brother in the studio with you, and then we can, I can interview him for my show and your show, and then I'm gonna have Gianna be my co-host. I think she's gonna be a way better co-host than you, because people love females.
Well, yeah, by default they love females. But the problem is, Derek, is there's gonna be one. Although, with all due respect to Gianna, there's going to be one disadvantage she's going to have. And that's when you do the monthly show, she's going to have to call you, which means they won't be able to see how attractive she is. Thus, that could put her at a disadvantage. That means she's really...
put her face up there.
Okay, because I'm saying, because you're going to have to do that, Derek. You're going to have to do that. Now, because... I'm just saying, because if they can't see how hot she is, they got to fall in love with her voice. That's the key thing.
I'm telling you, I already fell in love with her voice. I think the viewers will fall in love with her voice too, okay?
Oh.
Her voice is hot, okay?
Yeah. And Gianna, I know you're watching. I just want to say, I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say that. I'm just telling you how the radio business works.
Yes, and I'm telling you, okay? Jerry Truman used to have a hot voice, okay, but she took Jerry Truman way out of the league, okay. Now I'm telling you how you are closing a chapter on the Derek Shapiro's Monday show is how Jerry Truman closed a chapter on your show. Well, actually, no, he just abruptly left.
That's the difference. That's okay. No. That's a big difference. Jerry up and quit. He just texted me and said, I don't want to do the show anymore. And then we got into an argument, and we had a falling out. We didn't talk for months. And then eventually we became friends again. So that's the difference. I flat out said to you.
I had him on the show, right?
What?
I think it was because of me, because I called Jerry Truman, and I got him on your show, right?
No, that's not why Jerry did my show. We were friends before I ever met you.
No, I'm talking about that's why you rehash things with Jerry, because I think I called Jerry up and I surprised him on your show, and then you became friends again.
That was that was a different reason. It wasn't that.
Wasn't that? Okay.
It wasn't that. I still felt uneasy after that call. What got us back together was it was actually I went to an independent wrestling show in Atlanta, and Jerry happened to be there. And
really,
he walked up to me, and we kind of shook hands, and then we went out. Then during intermission, we went outside and we talked, and he basically apologized for the way he left. He admitted that what he did was wrong, and I said, I understand. I just told him, I said, it would have been easier if you would have just told me that you wanted to leave. We would have happily spoken about it, but because I wasn't mad that Jerry wanted to leave the show. I understand he wanted to move on to other things. I just didn't like the way he went about it. Was uncalled for. So with you, it's different. I flat out told you over the phone that I was done because I just couldn't do it anymore. I was getting burned out.
Yeah. Well, of course. Yeah, and of course, like we do a lot of stuff. Like, I have my cable show. Actually, my cable show is going to be on in Lynn, Mass at 1:30 today. Okay, and on cable. So actually, we're going to be competing a little bit because you're still going to have the Boochcast, And my show for the new month is going to be out in Lynn Cable, and it comes out in Rhode Island today, the new show, in parts of Rhode Island today at 3 p.m. So as soon as the Boochcast gets over, people in Rhode Island can see my show today, my cable show. And of course, we do a lot. You're on so many different things. You're on Adult Swim. I have the new cable show now too. So I think we're just doing a lot, and our busy schedules got us conflicted to be co-hosts. Now, if you can mention to Gianna, once she becomes my new co-host. Now, I want Joe Bag as my co-host too, but Joe Bag, I think he's still featured on my monthly show. Okay, but people don't want two guys. I mean, me and you, we bicker. I think people like the bickering a little bit too, And off the air today, I did something, and Gianna says, I could be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they go. I need someone who put me in my place. You know what I'm saying? Like you put me in my place, and I put you in your place too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll go. Yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah. Derek. Yeah. Derek puts me. Yeah. Derek puts me in my place. Yeah. And Brit. Yeah. And Brit. Yeah. Yeah. And Miley Cyrus is a virgin. In other news.
She is?
You are so stupid, Derek.
Wait a second. Stupid is as stupid does, Vinny, okay? Stupid is as stupid does. Now, if you can give Gianna, okay, or any other co-host in the future, okay, because, I've had a lot of co-hosts since my monthly show. My monthly show's been around since 2005, okay? And you've been doing a monthly show longer than you did the new Boochcast, the new one, And I think that, you've been my longest co-host, by the way, Vinny.
Yes.
Since Rich Production days.
Yes.
Okay. We were there with Barry. We were there with Late Night.
Late Night. Yeah.
Producing at Rich Productions in Marietta.
Yes. Okay.
And this was before you had the Boochcast.
Yes.
So if you could give Gianna or any other co-host what it's like to be my co-host.
Okay.
All right. How would you sum it up?
All right. Okay, now, Gianna, you definitely want to pay attention to this. Okay. Best advice I'm going to give you, and I've been giving Derek a lot of crap, mostly because I've needed to, but here's the seriousness. Working with Derek is going to be an adventure. It is going to be without, there are going to be days where you're going to walk away from an episode of the monthly show going, that was awesome. And there are going to be other days you're going to walk away from that monthly show and you're going to want to kick him in the testicles. Best advice I'm going to give you is... You don't say dick.
That's good.
It's true. Now, the best advice I'm going to give you is this. Be yourself on the air. Is the best advice I'm going to give you. Try your best to play off whatever crazy scenario Derek throws at you, because there's going to be a lot. Number 3, do not be afraid to speak your mind to Derek, okay? He is not the end-all, be-all of your entertainment career, okay? If Derek says something stupid, you can tell him it's stupid. But the best advice I'm going to give you is enjoy the monthly show, have fun working with Derek, but whatever you do, do not make the same mistake that I made. Don't allow him to burn you out, because he'll try.
No, wait, you burnt your own self out, Vinny. I think you burnt your own self out, but you have a lot of shows. I never.
Well, what I'm saying is that Derek, is that like if she does the monthly show and she enjoys the monthly show, and you're like, well, because you'll do like let's do a show over here, let's do a show over there. Like if she's able to say no. Say no. What I mean, like, well, if she only feels comfortable doing the monthly show, then just do the monthly show. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, that's
because Derek, at the time we were doing all these great stuff, and on paper it sounded like a good idea. But the truth is, if I could go back in time, I would have just stuck to us doing the monthly show, and I never would have done Booch and Shap and all this other stuff that we did. Like, I would have just stuck to the monthly show, and that was it. Because I think that...
No, because you know what?
I'm saying, I'm saying, Derek, is you were pushing me to do a lot of things. And I said yes, so it was my own doing. I'm saying yes, but I'm letting Gianna know that she doesn't, that if she's not comfortable doing, Booch and G in the morning, don't do it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? I think me and you.
I mean, Shap and G in the morning.
Well, I think we do a lot of stuff, and I think we even burn our own selves out too.
Yeah.
And I think that I think I see a lot of potential in other areas and other people. Like
exactly.
I feel like I got to expose people who's very good. Like for instance, Serenity. Okay. She came to me and she wants to do her own morning show. She did her own morning show, but her time can't do it, right now. And other people come to me. But I see potential in you and Serenity and other people who I work with closely throughout the years. And Joe Bag. And I feel like Joe Bag is a good co-host, but he's not as good as Gianna. Joe Bag is good for putting his commentary in. He's going to still be the monthly show, Joe Bag. I mean, I still want Joe Bag time to fill in. Joe Bag will still do because now every month he's been doing the Joe Bag experience. Like for the holiday season, the Joe Bag experience will be in the monthly show. Okay, I'm going to edit that in. Okay, and in addition, he's on my cable show, and all it is I produce Joe Bag's videos. And I just add him in because Joe Bag shows initiative,
Yeah.
And he came to me and he's been in a lot of my movies now too. So Joe Bag, I really want to invest time in. I mean, people who shows they want to invest time, I want to invest time in them too. So it's a win-win situation.
Absolutely.
So it's gonna be lose-lose because you do so much.
Yes. Yes, Derek, I get all that.
So
it's just the point I'm trying to make to Gianna is do not allow yourself to get burned out. Is what I was trying to say.
No.
And that is important.
We all can be burnt out,
But Derek, exactly. I'm saying that you, like when you, because that's the thing, when you really like somebody, you will be obsessed with wanting to work on like if you have 5 different projects and you really like somebody, you will throw that person on all 5 projects. And sometimes it can be demanding.
Sometimes, and the thing is, you got to know what projects to put people in. Like the monthly show and the morning show sometimes goes together. Sometimes, okay. But now I've been doing my morning show solo, and I've been getting a lot of good ratings because I do it constantly every day. It's easy to produce the morning show. My ratings.
By the way, this is going to happen a lot. You're going to explain something to him. It's going to go over his head. And he's not going to listen.
And I got to tell you, I'm going to go on vacation on the 22nd of December. Is my last day of doing the D Shop in the morning until January 2nd. So I know your last day of the Boochcast, you said it was off the air. You said it was December 16th.
Yes, December 16th.
Yep. So. See, I got to take a vacation for the D Shop in the morning, but I've been really burning myself out with a lot of stuff too, a lot of projects, But that's what I'll tell you. The viewers out there, the monthly show won't be the last of us. We're doing, I have my annual New Year's Eve special on New Year's Eve, and you're gonna be part of the New Year's Eve special. I know you can't wait for that, right?
Can't wait for that. All right, Derek, we really need to wrap this up, so I gotta get to the next segment.
And also, too, New Year's Day, we have the movie countdown. Any predictions? What's going to be number 1 this year for the movies at all?
I'd say Follow Your Heart. It was the one true good one.
All right. Well, we had to see New Year's Day on the Movie Internet channel, so we'll certainly find out. We're going to be co-hosting that together too. But hey, thank you very much, Booch. You have a great December, and this is only the first day, so it can only get better from this, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right. Yeah, thank you so much, Derek, for calling in. And Gianna, best of luck.
All right. I can't wait to be in the studio with Gianna and you at the same time with her brother, Mulan Jackson,
Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun. That will be fun.
That will be fun.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
Take it easy, Vinny.
Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was Derek Shapiro. We had him on for quite a bit here. And what I'm going to do right now is I got Gator Ricky Ross on the line. So real quick, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a very short break here. Let me just pull this up real quick. And what we're going to do right now is Derek did send me a video of one of Mulan Jackson's songs. So I'm uploading it right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this song. And this is, as you know, Gianna, who will be co-hosting the show with Derek Shapiro. She's going to be the new co-host for the monthly show. She is taking my spot, essentially, which I'm happy about, you know, and I look forward to hearing what Gianna can do, and hopefully she will be my worthy successor. And what I'm gonna do right now is her brother's a musician, so we're gonna play this song from Mulan Jackson that Derek sent me, and when we come back, it's gonna be Gator and I talking TNA, Raw, and SmackDown Live. So stay tuned. I'll be back right after this.
Now I wanna sabotage both of us. You ain't nothing but a sweet talker. You ain't nothing but a lie on fire. Telephone wire, waiting in the water. Yeah, you're gonna miss me when your boyfriend's tired. You ain't nothing but a bullshit fooler. You ain't nothing but a cool kid loser. Telephone wire, waiting on the runner. Yeah, you're gonna get it when your life gets tired. Everybody wants to know. You keep choosing me like I do nothing wrong. Everything's the same, you know. Things gotta change, though. Admit it. I ain't nothing but a sweet talker. I ain't nothing but a lie on fire. Telephone wire, waiting in the water. I'm gonna miss you when my life gets tired. I ain't nothing but a bullshit fooler. I ain't nothing but a bullshit loser. Telephone wire, waiting on the runner. Oh yeah, I'll get it when my life gets tired. Come into my office, I will bring you to the process. With the candy shining, but the focus is unconscious. Yeah, you can get money, baby, but you gotta touch it. Something like you want it. Me and my one more time. Yeah, it's your lucky day.
Hello and welcome back to the Boochcast. During the break, we played the song Sweet Talker by Mulan Jackson. And he is, of course, the brother of Gianna, who will be the new co-host for the Derek Shapiro Monthly Show. Since I have now officially retired from that show and walked away, so I can focus on other things in my life. And I look forward to hearing or seeing how good Gianna does on the show. If you want to hear more music from Mulan Jackson, you can go to his Facebook page, which is called Music for People Who Hate Traffic. And you can check him out. He said he has a quote, "There's nothing like the electricity you give me. I've never seen your faces before, but I'm in love." And that's Mulan Jackson. And of course, you can check out more of his music on that page. You can also like the page to follow his journey and progress on Facebook. Make sure you check him out. And who knows, at some point, maybe we'll get the chance to talk to him here on the Boochcast, assuming things go well between him, Gianna, and, of course, Derek Shapiro. So check it out. And that was Mulan Jackson with Sweet Talker here on the Boochcast. And then, of course, after that, we played a little Moccasin Creek for you with I Am the Swamp, which is the entrance song for Gator Ricky Ross whenever he's a babyface doing indie wrestling. I decided to play that song in case he returned to the show, because he was on the line earlier, and I was trying to wrap up the segment with Derek Shapiro, but he just kept droning on and on. So eventually I got him off there. Then I decided to take a quick little break and then go into Gator. But during the break, Gator hung up the phone for some odd reason. So I don't know if Gator's calling back in. I tried to play the Moccasin Creek song to give him more time to call in, but I guess he doesn't seem to be calling in. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Gator isn't here, but I can't wait around forever. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start off with the TNA Impact Wrestling recap. This is from Thanksgiving. Despite the fact that obviously these are taped shows, so the episode aired on Thanksgiving, but these guys weren't actually wrestling live on Thanksgiving Day. And of course, there's a lot of Thanksgiving-related stuff that does, in fact, go down. And the show opens up with Jeff Hardy in the Impact Zone. And, of course, throughout the show, there were Hardy moments that took place. So Broken Matt, and basically the show revolved around Broken Matt Hardy still losing his memory, still suffering from memory loss, and his wife doing everything he can to try to help him get his memory back, while at the same time Jeff Hardy is contending with the DCC. So I decided to take all the Hardy clip. Oh, and here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the show right now, we've got indie wrestling manager, stand-up comedian, creator of the album Hits the Shits, which is coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gator Ricky Ross.
Well, hello, everybody. It's me, Gator Ricky Ross. Vinny, I'm going to go ahead and say this because I know you wanted to say it, and I knew damn good well you won't. Derek Shapiro, fuck you.
Thank you, Gator. I feel cleansed now.
No, I'm about to lay it on real quick, okay? Derek Shapiro, you call in here. Somebody done told you, hey, they don't want to work with you no more because you're unfucking professional. And you call in here trying to fuck up somebody else's shit because you got a little dick complex and can't do your own fucking thing. That's why nobody wants you, because you got a tiny penis. Ain't my fucking fault. Get one of them pumps. It'll do you good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And to the young lady who is going to be his new co-host, I will pray for you. I'm not saying man, but I will pray for you.
Yeah. See, what happened was, I should say this. What happened was, I was in the middle of I'm in the middle of doing the show. I'm telling some stories. I'm getting ready. I actually was about to get into some wrestling articles because I realized after I told my opening segment, I desperately needed to fill up a lot of time before you were going to call in. And then out of nowhere, Derek just starts Facebook messaging me over and over and over again. And I don't know if people know this, but when you Facebook message somebody while they're doing something on the air or while they're working on something, that's very distracting. Most people don't get that. So Derek was Facebooking me over and over. Hey, I got a new co-host. Hey, check out their music. So I got so pissed off. I said, you know what, Derek? I just called him out on Facebook. You know what, Derek? If you're this desperate, just fucking call in so we can get this over with. So I did kind of invite Derek on the air, but that's because he was Facebook stalking me as I'm doing the show. And I got tired of having ADD and checking his messages. I just said, you know what? If this is so important, fucking call in. Let's get it over with.
Well, I'm just going to say this right now. To the young man, this is the real advice Vinny should have told you, but he couldn't, okay? Vinny was trying to be really nice to Derek. Well, guess what, Derek? I don't give a shit. You can go fuck yourself for all I care. So, I'm going to give you the real advice Vinny wanted to give you. Get out now, Giovanni, whatever the hell your name is. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm pissed off. So if I mess your name up, I'm sorry. But I know you're listening. Okay, get out now. Leave. Don't nobody want to be with that little dicky bastard anyway. Leave. Get out of there. Do yourself a favor and tell him to kiss your ass. But don't mean it literally, because he might actually try it. He is that damn desperate.
Oh, yeah, he'll try. Derek takes a lot of things literally. He will make an attempt.
He will make an attempt, and that's when you call the police.
Yes. Call the police.
Call the police. If not, I will personally come to wherever the hell he is and take care of it if I need to.
Well, yeah.
Don't think I won't.
Well, he lives in Massachusetts, Rhode Island area, and you live in Virginia, so you're definitely closer to him than I am.
He lives where?
He lives in the Boston, Rhode Island. He lives between Boston and Rhode Island.
That's fine. I'll make a road trip.
That's what I'm saying. You live closer to him than I do, so that's why I'm saying I'll let you handle it.
I'll take care of it. I ain't worried about it.
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
Like I got anything to lose. I don't mind going back to prison. I'm joking. I've never been to prison. Don't think I did.
That was about to be my follow-up question. That was about to be a follow-up question I was about to ask you. When did you go to prison?
Never. I'm too damn pretty. I wouldn't last very long. I would not last long at all.
I wouldn't either.
Well,
I'd be walking in there acting all badass. There'd be a guy walking up to me going, "I see you when the lights go out."
Somebody would use your ass as a dildo. You are bald.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm just going to end it with this, okay? This is my advice to Giovanna, whatever. This is my advice to you. Listen to Gator now. Get out. You don't want it. You really don't. And if you do, you're stupid. You're stupid as shit. You're 50 shades of, dumbass. You don't want it. I'm going to tell you right now. He's only using you because you're hot. You may have a great personality and everything. And by personality, I mean ass. But either way, I'm just saying, he's using you for your ass. He's using you because you're hot.
The following views and expressed here are 100% belong to Gator Ricky Roth and do not reflect the views of the Boochcast or its affiliates.
I'm sorry, but hey, I'm not gonna let somebody get cooked by their.
Oh, I know. Hey, man, you can say whatever you want, dude. Go ahead. I knew you was gonna let him have it. I'm laughing over here. I'm cool with it.
I was waiting for you to turn me loose. I'm sitting here on the phone listening to this shit. Okay, then I had to turn it off so I could breathe for a second because I was getting ready to explode because I felt you were being disrespected, and the only person who gets to disrespect Vinny is me. Okay, come on now.
Yeah, Desmond might debate you on that one, but you're making a good point.
At that point, it's Desmond. Okay, me and Desmond.
Yeah,
me and Desmond. And we only do it for show purposes, and Vinny knows we're joking.
Yes.
But the fact that you called in to tell somebody you have a new co-host that you're so happy about, and you straight up called in and told everybody you were only using her because she's hot. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now. She's a woman. She's independent, and she's got her own damn mind. Let her express her shit.
Yeah, that's what fascinated me is that at no point he said that he had her watching on YouTube, like she was watching on the YouTube channel. I'm like, you weren't gonna let her call in either. I was like, I'd like to hear from this person.
I would love to hear from her because you know damn good well I would give her a hell of a lot of advice. Don't work with Derek; he's unprofessional. Giovanni G. Okay, I'm just gonna call you G. G, listen to Gator for a second, okay? We're somebody who has attempted to work with them. Okay? First thing first, he's gonna start calling me and he's gonna start, trying to work with you. And then he's gonna stop calling you. And then he's not gonna let you know when the show happens. And then he's gonna put you on the sideline like some fucking thing that you put on the sideline. I didn't have anything for that one. But anyway, I'm just saying, don't be put on the sidelines. Your work ain't that. You're worth more than that, okay? As I tell all the kids when I do college shows, you're good, you're great, you're worth it. Yes, I do motivational speaking too. But like I said, you're good, you're great, you're worth it. Don't put yourself down there with shit when you can be up there with the filet mignon.
Yes.
Don't order a hot dog when you can get steak.
Absolutely. That
you know
is.
What I'm saying?
Yes.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. And the reason why I can say the shit that Vinny doesn't want me, that Vinny's not gonna say, is because I really don't care. Vinny knows if I don't say what I'm gonna say, I will explode later.
Yes, Gator is very well.
It's always,
yes, Gator loves to express his views, and I let him do it. I mean, I don't. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be like. I mean, I may not necessarily they may not necessarily be my views, but I'll let him express them because they're hilarious.
Because they're funny as shit, and Vinny knows damn good well when I go off, his rates go up.
Yeah.
He does not lie. When I lose my shit, his rates
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna take too much more time on this because I know we got some other things we got to take care of.
Yes.
But Jesus, Derek, I'm just gonna end it with this. You are one of the most unprofessional people I have ever worked with, and I have worked with some real jackasses. You are one of the most unprofessional people I've ever worked with. And I'm not saying that because I'm Gator and I'm talking shit. You know, this is not me talking to talk. This is me really stating an opinion right now. You are the most unprofessional person I have ever been in contact with. And I have worked with some real jackasses who have broken my arm and never called me to see if I was all right.
Yeah.
I've worked with some people that didn't pay me because they thought it was because they thought I was going to work for free. And I'm saying you're more unprofessional than that. There's something wrong with your ass. You got to call into other people's shows just to vent, just to talk about. Oh, they told me I can't come back to the Comic-Con no more. I don't give a shit. Eat your bagel and shut the hell up.
Okay.
God, I hope you spill your coffee on your genitalia and it shrivels up and goes the fuck away like a raisin.
Oh God. Whew. All right, Gator. On that note.
Bit too far.
Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start things off here. We got TNA Impact Wrestling. This is from Thanksgiving. As I mentioned before, the show kicked off and mostly revolved around the Hardys. Jeff Hardy confronting the DCC, and also there were many segments with Matt Hardy still suffering from memory loss, and his wife Rebecca trying to help him jog that memory and get him back to his broken self. So what I did was I found a clip that combined all the Hardy talking points together, and we're going to play them right now. So this is Jeff Hardy.
There weren't many. There really weren't that many in this show. There really weren't.
I know. And what we got here is we got Jeff. All right. So this segment involves Jeff Hardy calling out the DCC, Matt Hardy's Thanksgiving social, friends coming over to jog his memory, and then a hypnotist and a climactic moment. It's all together. Here is the Thanksgiving edition of the Broken Hardys.
Tonight is about gathering, sharing thoughts of what you're thankful for. I am very thankful for my family, but I'm here alone. I'm very thankful for my beautiful wife and the Hardy girls. Oh my God, I miss and love y'all. I'm also kind of with family. It's still kind of like Thanksgiving because the creatures are my family. And I'm thankful for each and every one of you. What I'm not thankful for is these three goofballs who took my brother out. They broke his mind even more than his vessel. So I kind of had a premonition, a vision, that I need to come out here alone tonight and fight whoever wants to fight. My brother, Matt Hardy, has been by my side through our whole career. Some of the best ladder matches of all time. He was the architect. I had the big ideas, and the final deletion just changed the game. Thanks to the broken brilliance of Matt Hardy. But Matt, even though you're not here, I know you're watching, so I think I talked to the seven deities, God. And I think he told me to come out here and look at you, Matt. I know you're nice. It might get real bad, but I want to invade your memory to snap you out of what you are right now. So with that said, James Storm, Bram, whoever that other goofball is, I challenge either one of you right now, right here, tonight. Come on, creatures. 3, 2, 1. tonight that has come to represent breaking bread with family. Yet, you have known the security and comfort of family. Right now, you want to reach out and make a connection. But there is no one by your side tonight. Your brother is not here to help you. Your creatures may chant your name, but it doesn't matter. We are not one. We are many. We will destroy the broken and obsolete. We will annihilate you later tonight. In a no disqualification match. But the fight for your survival begins now.
Sounds good. I dig it. The creatures dig it. And here are the DCC. James Storm, Graham, and 60 the Jeff Hardy said, I'm cool with no disqualification for later tonight, but the fight is on right now. With the face from Jeff Hardy. Here comes Jason. Graham.
But it's 3-on-1. That's never a good position for anyone to be in. Including Jeff Hardy.
Bandana and Graham. As they go 2-on-1 on Jeff Hardy. Jeff doing everything he can. Oh, there's the win! A big move there by Jeff Hardy. But he's still got to deal with James Storm. And Jeff avoids the last call. Jeff didn't want to obsolete! 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 Well, who is Jeff Hardy going to be competing against? Will it be Kingston? Will it be Graham? Or will it be James Storm? Jeff Hardy wants to delete the DCC. What a lovely fall day it is. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Oh, hello, Mr. Benjamin. How are you? Yes. I see you have your literature. Yes. Educating yourself, that's always very good. Is paramount. Oh, my, do my eyes deceive me. You have already dipped into my peppermint bonbon. Yes. Oh, very careful. It is truly addictive. Yes.
Usually limited.
Oh, I know you have a very refined palate. Oh, it's absolutely excellent. And there's your little friend, the interesting little gizmo, Vanguard 1. That's his name, correct? Oh, yes. Oh, I see you love my freshly squeezed lemonade. Vanguard 1, just wait until you get a taste of my tangerine custard. It is absolutely exhilarating. Yes, you shall love it, little friend. Mr. Benjamin, thank you for supervising and overseeing the setup for the first annual Mad Hardy Thanksgiving Ice Cream Social. Yes, it will be absolutely amazing. Oh, yeah. You know, the old Thanksgiving process, it is old and antiquated. We should not kill turkeys. They are innocent creatures. They're alive, just like us, that's so violent. Instead, we should live off the earth. Tangerines, lemons, make the ice cream. It's all here, everything that we need. Now, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to start setting up the tables. And please, give me your advice. No one knows better than Mr. Benjamin. Yes. Stop. Need more eggs. Thank you, Mr. Benjamin. That could have been a culinary catastrophe. Thank you. You are the best. Yes. My tangerine custard sorbet is going to put all of the chefs to shame. He's going to make the culinary brilliance of Robert Irvine seem obsolete. Oh, it looks like one of our guests is arriving early for our Thanksgiving ice cream social, Mr. Benjamin. Yes. What is this? Hello, friend. How are you? I'm so glad you could make it to the first ever Thanksgiving ice cream social. It's going to be absolutely marvelous. I think I recognize you. Are you a licensed official? Yes, I am. I watched the final release last week. It's quite disturbing, I must add.
Look, Matt, we go back a long way. 10, 12 years. Rebby sent me. Let's watch a couple things. Come with me for a couple minutes.
I'm on a very tight timetable, but I'll take a couple minutes to watch what you have to show me. You drink too much.
All right, Matt. Let me show you something here, okay? Take a look. That right there, that's Ethan Carter III, all right? You beat him for the TNA World Heavyweight title in your home state of North Carolina at Bound for Glory. Look, your son Maxwell was there. Your wife Rebby was there. You had your dad in the ring. Matt, focus. Is any of this making sense to you?
I have no knowledge of it.
Come on, Matt. Ethan Carter III. Again, you beat him for the TNA World Heavyweight title.
So you're telling me that it's documented that I beat EC3 not once but twice for the world title?
Yes, you're getting it. Matt, just help him.
Well, I mean, I've seen him on TV on Impact Wrestling. He's pretty darn good. So what you're telling me is basically I treated EC3 like my bitch. Yes, I mean, I don't remember any of it, but I think that's really cool. That's very violent. Oh my God! Why would they do that?
You've done that for 20 years.
That's a ladder. I'm scared of heights. The only time I go on ladders is to do electrical work. Who's that man?
Him?
Yeah, the one that looks like a dinosaur.
You mean Tyrus?
Who's that little man? Is he a little person?
That's Spud.
Spud? Is he a potato?
No. None of this is helping that. You've seen yourself doing what you've been doing for the past 25 years. Is any of this helping anything?
I'm sorry, it's not. In all actuality, I find all of this repulsive.
Come here, please.
Yes, my lovely. Ashley.
How are you? Someone quit my duty. Dr. Maximilian. Hopefully he can help you.
How are you, Doctor? You're not a jewelry salesman, are you? Not today. I'm not interested.
No, keep listening, Matt. Thanksgiving night, we organized an ice cream social, and we have a hit in our living room, okay? So I need you to focus and sit down. Just sit down.
Okay, I will, but I don't have very long. I have to get back to the gelato.
Man, I need you to look very closely at me. Getting very sleepy. Very sleepy. When I snap my fingers, you will be broken.
Yes! My broken brilliance has existed for over 2,000 years. Even after working for that Vic Mahan and coming to Impact Wrestling for the very first time, I remember I was weak as a mortal vessel. And the seven deities, they deleted me and they rendered me obsolete. But when they did that, it allowed me to rebuild myself in the greatest form ever known to mankind. It allowed my broken brilliance to manifest. And now, my broken universe has changed everything about the professional wrestling industry. And this is merely the tip of the iceberg, because now I will save the world.
Now, Matt, when I snap my fingers again, you will become your one true self.
What time is it? The gelato's gonna melt.
I don't know what else to do. Hypnotist, your brother's trying to put you in the lake of reincarnation. We've got hope, we've got footage. I'm trying everything that I can here, and I don't know what else to do. I'm at my end here.
You don't know what it's like to be me. People say, hey, you're an engineer. People say, hey, you're a professional wrestler. I just want to be a cook. That's what I'm going to focus on. That's my passion. I mean, you do not understand how hard it is, how frustrating it is for me not to be able to revolve it.
You need to remember.
Some people, I'm trying. Some people say, oh, you delete people. You eat people. You render them obsolete. Well, that's not like that.
People, you do delete people, and you need to remember.
I have to try it. That's what I do. Maybe I should call to the 9 deities and pray. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. To make a difference. I can't take it anymore. I cannot stop it. I don't want to be known as the person that eats people. I want to be known as the person who makes wondrous peach cobbler, damn it. With people looking at me going, delete, 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 delete. That's nasty. It's gross. If I truly am broken, then 9 deities send me a sign. Rebecca, I'll correct myself. I meant to say, if I'm truly broken, then the 7 deities send me a sign.
Matt! Matt, are you okay?
Yes, I am broken.
All right. So I guess the broken one is back.
Yes, he is.
So.
Oh, are you talking about Matt Hardy? Are you talking about me?
No, Matt Hardy, dude.
Okay, good. I ain't broken.
I'm aware of that.
Or am I? I don't know.
At the end of the clip.
No.
Basically, I'm saying that Matt Hardy got his memory back, which means that tonight should be very interesting.
Oh yeah, it should be good tonight. I'm gonna just say this as a side note. I apologize to Derek, but Derek, just know that there are certain things you do as a professional and certain things you don't do, which makes you a professional. So if you don't believe me, look it up on the internet, professional. And then you'll probably end up seeing a picture of me and Vinny. But after that, scroll down and read what it's about.
But yeah, absolutely. I mean, I for one, understand that completely. So of course we got the big story here. So Matt Hardy, through all this craziness and his ice cream socials and his, not being able to understand. Although I do admit, making fun of EC3, Tyrus, and Spud was probably the highlight of this whole clip for me. I thought it was great.
Oh, yeah. This clip was not his best. This was not Matt Hardy's best clip.
Oh, yeah. He's like, so I made this EC3 my bitch.
That was good.
Yeah.
But no,
Normally you don't hear Matt Hardy say bitch, so.
Yeah. It's like, who is this guy that looks like a dinosaur?
Which was great because he was referencing things from the
WWE.
other things like the Marcosaurus. Yeah, he's referencing WWE.
Oh yeah.
Which was hilarious to me when I heard him say that.
Well, that's the thing. Matt Hardy loves to blur the lines of everything. He's in complete control, so he'll reference anything he wants to get a laugh or get to be entertaining.
Oh yeah, he will. It's kind of like another certain person we know who's talking right now, and he's very handsome.
Yes, and also he's like looking at Rockstar Spud. He's like, who is he? Is that a little person? That's Spud. He's a potato? I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was good. I forget who that referee is.
I forget too. I don't know. I have no idea who that guy is.
He's a big name dude. I've seen him a lot. He was at Replicate and everything, but I forget his damn name.
I just call him licensed official. That's the only name I got for him.
Yeah. He's the licensed official.
Yes.
Efficient.
And then after that, we officially find out that we now know that Jeff Hardy will be facing the DCC a little later. I think it'll be one member against Jeff. We'll find out who that will be later on in the show. And then after all the Hardy craziness, we move on to the first match of the evening, which was the Triple Threat X Gold elimination match, which was Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett, and Marshe Rockett versus Rockstar Spud and Decay versus DJZ, Mandrews, and Braxton Sutter, who call themselves Go for Broke.
This match right here it blurred the lines between okay and shit.
I agree. I didn't like this match at all. I personally didn't like the match.
It's like a Derek Shapiro promo. It blurs the lines between okay and shitty, but leans more shitty.
Yeah, it's just I just want this, and now apparently this Triple X Gold shit I think is finally over now. So thank God for that. And basically, by virtue of the unique stipulation of this match, both Braxton Sutter and Mandrews now have future X Division title matches against their partner DJZ, which I predicted would be the case, but didn't know for sure because TNA never specified any of that. That's what really bothers me.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing I always disliked about TNA is TNA. And even when they were in their golden years back in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, during this time before the Hogan era, there was actually, Jamie Borash would not announce match stipulations. And you would be sitting there going, okay, how do they win? How do they lose? How does this work? How does that work? And even Don West and Mike Tenay too. They wouldn't tell you how a match would work. And you'd be sitting there going, "All right, I'm ready to throw something at the TV. I don't know what's going on." It's like Derek Shapiro. It's like Derek Shapiro at a bagel place. Okay, we know shit is gonna get tore up. We just don't know how bad.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. Like they don't. You have the audience. Because this is the thing. This is an issue that people have. Is that we can just jump in the ring and wrestle and that's enough. It's like no, you have to explain shit to the audience.
No. When I think about it, I think about the same thing I was told back in my younger years of stand-up, okay? You are the teller of the story. Okay? You know what the punchline is going to be. The audience is always 5 or 6 seconds behind you. You have to make sure you coddle their innocent brains before you deliver the knockout blows. And it's the same thing with wrestling. If you do not set up the storyline, then you get the shit.
Yeah. And it becomes a what the hell's going on, and it makes no sense. And that's exactly, I think, what Triple X goal was. It was like
it made absolutely no sense at all.
It didn't.
It was like it was like Derek Shapiro's new co-host. It makes no sense, but we know it's going to happen, so we can't help you.
Exactly. And then of course after this match.
By the way, that was not a joke. That was not a joke against his new co-host. That was just a joke against Derek Shapiro, and that will be the last one.
All right. So, and now, of course, after all this, we cut to another segment. Yes. We cut to another segment here we got with, now, of course, because this is Thanksgiving, a Thanksgiving episode of Impact, obviously, a lot of Thanksgiving shit is bound to happen. So, they decide.
I said Thanksgiving Song Thunder. Nobody remember that?
Oh God! Now I just remembered it. Oh dear Christ!
Yes, that was great when they did that back in 2000. I want to say 2013 when Karen Jarrett was the lady in charge, and she made them do one of them WWE style bra and panty type matches, and there was a bunch of people like me who were indulging in lotion. And I think we're the reason that Johnson & Johnson kept in business all that time.
Yes, exactly. Well, they decided to do a special Thanksgiving dinner. Basically, we find out that Allie has to prepare this Thanksgiving dinner for Maria, and we find out that it's going to be Maria, Mike Bennett, Laurel Van Ness is in it, and of course, Braxton Sutter is involved in all of this because as we all know, Braxton Sutter at one point was sort of having a conversation with Allie, and then all of a sudden Laurel Van Ness comes out.
Okay, wait a minute. It was not a conversation, okay? Dude was trying to holler.
Okay.
I mean, let's be real. Dude was trying to get him some.
Yes. Okay, fine. We'll be real. He was trying to get him some. Well, all of a sudden, Laurel Van Ness comes out. Yeah, Laurel Van Ness comes out and decides to twat swat Allie and starts hitting on Braxton Sutter and pretty much pulls him away.
Wait a minute. Twat spot?
I said twat swat.
Oh, I thought you said twat spot.
No, it's the female term. It's like when a guy cock blocks a dude. A girl who blocks a girl is twat swatting.
Oh, okay. I thought you said twat spot, which we all know in the wrestling business know as a female getting her stuff mushed it in.
Oh.
It's similar to a low blow on a male, but it's called a twat spot.
Okay. I said, yeah, but I said swat, like fly swatter. That's what I was trying to say. So, that's what I meant.
I apologize.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so she blocks it. So now, basically, Laurel Van Ness is basically flirting hardcore with Braxton Sutter, mostly to piss off Allie. More than anything. So, and Braxton's stuck in the middle of this. He don't really give a shit because, like most dudes, he's like, whatever, I'm getting laid either way. So he don't give a shit, which is kind of cool. He's not dating anyone. He's not betrothed to anyone. So he can bang whoever he wants. Nobody gives a shit. So anyway, they have the Thanksgiving dinner, and Allie's job is basically to just be the waitress. She's dressed in a pilgrim outfit, but the crowd's still chanting for her, which is pissing off everybody in the ring. And I'm just going to play, and I have the clip right here. Here is the Bennett Thanksgiving celebration.
Vinny.
Yes.
So why are you laughing?
Because I said I have the clip and you said, "Oh God."
I did. It was a hot ass.
Okay. I thought that was your way of saying, "Oh God, don't play this." I'm like, should I play the clip?
Oh yes, play the clip. I mean, don't. Hey, you own it. It's your show. It's called the Boochcast, not the. You know, hey, you do you. Boo-boo.
All right. Okay, so on that very awkward note, here is the Bennett Thanksgiving dinner.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. From the Miracle, Laurel, and of course me, the First Lady of Professional Wrestling. And now, to start our Thanksgiving dinner, I'd like to bring out a real pilgrim, Allie.
Allie is dressed like a traditional pilgrim. Obviously, Allie's not too happy with being forced to dress up like this, but the smile on her face once she hears the Impact Zone get behind her. This is the Impact Zone. They love Allie. Looks like Allie did a good job of preparing his feet. Oh, good. I want some.
You look a little hot in that outfit, honey. Yeah, it's a little warm in here. I'm sure under these lights you're sweating like a pig. Oh my God, I wish Braxton was here to see this. Oh, wait a second. Actually, I invited Braxton.
Braxton Sutter invited a Thanksgiving dinner by Laurel Van Ness. I don't think that Allie wants anyone to see her dressed as a pilgrim and being humiliated here. Oh, Allie looks like she's out of the 1600s.
Don't you look at him. You know, before Thanksgiving, I want everybody sit down, except you, of course, Allie. And I'd like everyone to tell me what you're thankful for. But me first. I am thankful for the miracle. And I'm thankful for Laurel. And I'm thankful that I am the First Lady of Professional Wrestling. Miracle, what are you thankful for?
Oh, there's so much to be thankful for. I mean, I'm giving thanks, so please shut your mouth. great Tom Brady. Oh, sorry. And I, of course, am thankful for the First Lady of Professional Wrestling, my wife, Maria.
What the fuck? Okay, anyone else hear that, or was that just me?
It sounded like something broke.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
Anyway, so they all sit around the table and tell each other what they're thankful for, and the heels are getting over his heels, and Allie's getting cheered for, and, you know, all of that happens, and then big fight breaks out, and then Thanksgiving turned into one of them food fights from the 90s, and ta-da.
Yeah, of course, you know, doing everything, and of course they're doing everything they can to get over, but and then of course Laurel is of course being the ultimate bitch in all this. Like she said, I'm thankful for my father's black Amex card. I'm like, if I'm Braxton Sutter, I'm getting up and leaving right at that point.
I'm not. I'm trying to get some of that money.
Like, I'm just saying,
Hey,
if a woman tells you she's thankful for her father's credit card, red flag, monumental red flag, get the fuck out.
No, green flag means go, get that shit.
Oh, no, dude.
Here's why I say get that shit, because it means you don't have to pay for nothing.
Oh, Gator, trust me when I tell you, no matter how much money a woman has, she will find a way to make you pay. Trust me.
I know, well,
Trust me, Gator. A bad idea.
Here's the girlfriend.
Trust me. I've been in relations like that. They will find a way. Someone says my daddy lets me use his credit card. That means she got no money of her own, and I doubt she's gonna have you spend it. It's bad sign. Okay? I'm just saying, Gator, look, I'm telling you, Gator, this is what you gotta listen to me on this one, because I have an age advantage in this situation. Okay? Like Gator's okay, you're 20, I'm almost 30. I'm telling you right now, it's a red goddamn flag.
Okay, so the girlfriend just texted me and said, you say you ain't paying, that's fine, but next time we go out, don't ask to roll in the scars anymore.
That's my point. I'm telling you, dude. I know you're saying it's a green flag. When I was your age, I thought the same damn thing. It ain't. I'm telling you. Okay? Listen to the old man on this one. I'm telling you, bro, it ain't gonna work. Bad idea.
Yes, Uncle Vinny, I will listen to you. Can you tell me the story about when you used to take a date out and you had to get him in the horse carriage, and then you had to go 15 miles uphill after you parked the carriage in the snow?
Whoa. Whoa. I didn't have a horse and carriage. That was for rich people.
Oh.
I didn't have the carriage. I just had the goddamn horse. That was all the fuck I had. I'm poor.
That moment when you realize the show is on to shit.
Yeah, see, rich people had the horse and carriage. I had the horse in a fucking wheelbarrow. I had to decorate that shit.
Hey, folks, by the way, this is the point of the show where Vinny and I try to stay with Derek somewhat destroyed.
Yes. Yeah, this segment is called What to Do When a Clip Fucks Up. That's what this segment is.
Yes, this is called What to Do When a Clip Fucks Up and you and you won't prepare for it at all.
At all. I'm trying to remember when the scrambling happened. I'm like, I don't remember the DCC getting involved in this Thanksgiving meal. And then eventually I realized that ain't the DCC. This clip got screwed up somewhere.
Hey, speaking of the DCC, their theme, their entrance music is the shit.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. It's so cool.
I'm just pissed that I can't find a full version of it.
I know. Although I will say, and there is one more thing about the Thanksgiving meal that I want to say, and I'm going to say this, and I love the part when Laurel's talking to Braxton, and she says that in college, her nickname was Laurel Van Yes. When two girls compete for a guy, that's the moment where I like to say, ball game.
That's the moment when if you hear any of that, if you're at a party or something, that's the moment when you excuse yourself to the public restroom and put $1.55 in the machine and load up on condoms.
Oh yeah, like and Allie snapped because she knew at that moment she lost. Sorry, Allie, you lose. Like.
Yeah. At that moment, this is when Allie figured out, unless I put out, I'm losing.
Yeah. Because Laurel Van Yes just said, I'm down for whatever. And girl says I'm down for whatever. She wins the fight over the guy. That is, it's how it works. I'm sorry. I know. I wish there were nicer ways to say that. I wish, but sorry. Braxton Sutter's a single man. The girl who puts out is the one who's going to win the fight. It's a dirty trick.
Pretty much.
It's a dirty trick. I'll give her that. It's a dirty trick, but it works.
Oh, it's a low blow. It is a low blow in the feminine community.
Yes.
That was the cooter kick right there.
Oh yeah, that is at that point she just verbally pinned Braxton Sutter and put her foot on the ropes for leverage.
Oh no! At that point, okay, visually the panties are off. At that point. At that point, you're ready to roll. I mean, panties off. You're just. At that point, condoms get ready to go on. It's time to go.
Yeah. And Allie's...
At that point, Thanksgiving dinner is over, and it's time for dessert.
Oh, yeah. And so then Allie snaps, calls her a meanie, which I'm like, which I thought was stupid, but I let it go because it's Allie. And I guess it's her gimmick.
No, well, wait a minute. It is Allie, yes, but... Dear God, don't call somebody a meanie.
It doesn't win you an argument. I hate that. It's like, look, so anyway, Laurel gets up to go after Allie. Maria tries to stop them. Allie goes to throw a pie at Laurel. She ducks. Maria gets a pie in the face. She's getting angry and pissed off. And this is the moment where I like Mike Bennett. He just walks up and tries to like take his finger and get pieces of pie off her face and starts eating the pie. and Maria gets madder and madder as he's doing it. Like, that was a score for Mike Bennett.
Yeah, Mike Bennett is actually a really gifted performer and talent. I mean, this guy does know when to do things. I don't think that was scripted. I think that was just something he did.
Yeah, I think, yeah, but he just goes and he just jokingly starts eating the pie off her face, like, oh, there's a little piece right there. And Maria's just in shock. It was priceless. I love that. And so that was the Thanksgiving celebration. Sorry the clip got all screwy. I don't know why. But anyway, on that note.
Yes, but as a side.
Sorry.
As a side note, don't ever ask Vinny and I for dates.
Yeah, we just know all we can tell you really is the red flags. I can tell you how to avoid the crazy. That's all the only advice I can give you. As far as how to keep the woman, I don't know. I haven't mastered that yet. I haven't mastered that part yet. I just know how to avoid the crazies. Hey, that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life.
That wasn't what I was laughing at, but that was great.
But anyway.
Because the lady friend sent me another text message and said, how many women has Vinny had in his life? And I just stepped back. I don't know, pizza baby.
Pizza baby? Like, okay, wait a minute. Has she seen me on DFL? Because she probably won't get that.
Well, okay, in order to get this young lady, Vinny, I had to steal from you a little bit and use your pickup line / text rate.
Really?
Yeah.
You used my catchphrase. Wow. Well, you're welcome.
Oh, she says thank you.
Well, you're welcome too. Damn. Okay. How many girls? As far as how many girls I've had, well, let me see. If we're talking relationships, I'd say about 4, maybe 5. I think. Let me check.
Damn, they didn't have more than me.
Yeah. But that's girlfriends. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they said how many women has Vinny had? It's like, are we talking girlfriends or are we talking are we talking sex or relationships? Because they're two different numbers.
Well, we already know my sex number is way high.
Yeah. So I'm saying, let me see. There was Rochelle, there was Maria, there was Jacqueline, Wendy. It was 5. It's 5. I've had 5 girlfriends in my lifetime.
This is the part of the show where Vinny made up names to sound cool.
No, they're legit names. My first girlfriend was Rochelle. My second girlfriend was Maria. My third girlfriend was Jacqueline. My fourth one was Wendy. My fifth one was Andrea.
Oh, let's hope none of them listen.
I don't think they do. I know Maria does sometimes, but I don't think the other ones do. I know. Yeah, they don't listen. They don't listen. They definitely don't listen.
There was Melanie, there was Edna, there was Gertrude, there was old lady Mary Sue, there was Wendy, Robin, Billy Kay, Portia, Tawanda, Placenta, Viagra.
No. That her name wasn't Viagra. It was Cialis.
Oh yeah, it was Cialis.
Yeah.
No. That's what I used to tell her. That's what I used to tell her when she would piss me off. See, Alice, this is what happens when you piss me off. My girlfriend says, and all of these were what? None of these.
No, I think what she wants to know is who the fuck is Alice. That's what she wants to know. She's about to hack into your Facebook page. You do realize she's about to hack into your Facebook page and try to find this bitch. She's like, who's Alice? Who's that bitch?
Hey, babe. None of these are real. None of these are real people. Okay? None of these kids are real. It is okay. I'm joking. She said, who the fuck is Alice?
Yes!
Well, the next segment on TNA Impact.
Oh, yes. Yes, the next segment was a match that pissed me off on a monumental level. I don't know if it pissed off the rest of you, but it damn sure pissed me off. It was.
If it's what I'm thinking, is it what I'm thinking?
Maybe it's the Voice versus Future World Title Shot match. Eli Drake versus EC3.
Oh dear Jesus! This was the potty break.
Oh yeah, this was the "Are you fucking kidding me" match. Where, oh God, first of all, the match itself, not that bad. Not that bad. Watchable. But there was the finish. First of all, not only am I not happy that Eli Drake tapped out, that it was a tap out. I ain't happy about that at all. What really pisses me off is the fact that with Eli Drake, there's one or two things about Eli Drake that we don't know yet. Because it says he's not allowed to talk. And it said 1 year or the rest of the year. We don't know what that means. So does that mean that he's going to be unable to talk until January? So for the next couple tapings, he won't be talking, and then in January he'll get to talk again?
No!
Or does it mean he won't be talking until next Thanksgiving? Like, what does that mean? We don't know what this means.
That's a fact of life.
Exactly. But either way, it's stupid because, yeah, we're taking away the one thing that makes Eli Drake unique. So there's going to be no fact of life talk show.
Whoa, you messed that up. Okay, you really messed that up. Eli Drake.
Yes, I know how to pronounce his name. My point is that now it also means that EC3 is going to be the number one contender again. And he's going to face Eddie Edwards again. And he may or may not be champion again. So that means more of the same.
Hey, are you pissed off just a little bit?
I'm pissed off a lot. This match disappointed me. Eli Drake should be fighting for the championship. Eli Drake should be the next TNA World Champion.
Dummy, hey.
Yes. Actually, exactly like that. This is the best way I can describe the creative team and the booking committee who decided that this should be the outcome of the match.
Dummy,
Yeah.
yeah.
And on that note, we're going to move on to the next match here. And this one was...
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah?
Hey, Vinny. You just sent me a text message. Who the fuck is Alice?
She still wants to know who Alice is?
Yeah, she said she's going to cut her throat and stuff her. Okay, I'm not reading all of this. Babe, there is no Alice.
There is no Alice. See, Alice is a erectile dysfunction pill.
She just said who is erectile dysfunction. West Virginia women, you can't beat them.
Who is erectile dysfunction? It's an indie rock band. There we go.
Is it really?
No, but it'd be funny as hell if they were.
Okay. Me, you, gonna make that.
Oh Lord.
Okay, because Desmond and I both play guitar, and you could be the lead singer.
I can do that. Yeah. And
Or you could play drums. Or you could play drums because it takes no talent to play drums. I'm not saying that you don't got no talent. I'm just saying that, musical ability.
Yeah. Oh boy. And on that note, we're gonna move on to the next match here. We got the Tribunal versus Al Snow and Mahabali Shera.
This pissed me off.
Yeah, me too. I thought this was the real potty break.
Well, no, what I said was the potty break was the potty break. This was the go up, get up, get yourself a bowl of ice cream break.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
that's what I did.
I'm like, because I'm like, this is ridiculous. Not only was this match like not even remotely interesting, but the whole thing ends with the Tribunal getting disqualified because they're whipping them with leather belts.
And then it turns into a strap match. And then this gets stupider because Al Snow is not a full-time wrestler anymore.
That's true. I mean, I wish it became a strap. They're probably going to make a tag team strap match out of this. And people are going to be...
It's going to be an old school country whipping match where they put, the guys in the ring get to use the straps and the guys on the outside can't.
Yeah.
Or it should be one of them old school, put the bands out there around the ring, lumberjack strap match.
Yeah, that'll probably be it. They might do that. It could be interesting and insane. It could be an interesting match. It probably won't be, but it could be. But that's where I probably see this going. I know TNA likes to think outside the box with shit like that.
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah.
You just asked me what's a strap-on match.
Call into Derek's show and ask him.
We'll find a number for you, babe. I'll let you call in, babe. I'll dial the phone for you, and I'll call my good friend Mr. Sanjay, and I'll have him let Derek know who the hell it is.
Yes. Sanjay will be a great help, and Yes, Sanjay, you're better to negotiate with Derek.
Yes, I will call into it. I will call into it, and I will make sure that he knows that the strap-on match is what happens when him and his mom start to argue.
Absolutely. And all right, and now yes. And
okay, all right. You dirty Mexican, get the fuck out of here.
Yes, and now after that, we move on to the next match of the evening, which I will admit this sounds stupid, very stupid, but because it's Thanksgiving, I personally was willing to let it go. But we had a thing called the Turkey Suit Challenge, which was Robbie E versus Grado, where the loser had to put on a turkey suit.
Okay, I loved it, actually. I thought it was entertaining as shit. And if anybody did not like it, I can understand why, but this was pretty damn good.
Yeah, it was. Like most people, are going to look at this like this is the stupidest thing in the world, but I liked it because it was Thanksgiving. And I don't mind on a holiday episode of wrestling to have excessive comedy. I don't mind that, I don't mind,
I don't mind it either.
Yeah. It's like if you have a Christmas-themed show, I don't mind seeing Santa Claus come out. I don't mind there being a battle royal with women dressed as festive elves. It's those are appropriate for that. Or on Halloween on WWE when Enzo Amore and Luke Gallows had that pumpkin street fight thing. That was cool.
Yeah. The trigger street fight.
Yeah. Cool things like that are fun to do on the holidays because the holidays should be about fun. That's the point of them,
Yeah, like when WWE does the tribute to the troops and they always book a boot camp match.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's as a performer, those are fun to do.
Yeah. I mean, the trick is not to make a habit of them. It's to use them when they're appropriate.
Oh yeah, don't do a dressed up as a giant dildo match. Because that's not gonna get over. It's not gonna get over unless it's Valentine's Day. It's not gonna work.
Well, you also have to have a predominantly female audience for that to work.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah. If you got more men than women coming out to your show, you don't want to have a dildo because guys ain't into that.
Yeah, you don't want to have a winner wears the dildo costume.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't work. It would not work. But if you did want to do something WWE, I've got a great booking opportunity. And when I say this, James Ellsworth is going to kick my ass later, but it was worth it. Okay. The idea behind this is on when we get closer to Christmas, have a match between James Ellsworth and Dean Ambrose, where the loser wears Christmas lingerie and have Dean Ambrose go over.
And make James Ellsworth wear the lingerie?
Hell
yeah! That would be interesting. I would like to see that. And
he's also going to kick my ass for that one.
Oh boy. Well, on that note, before we get to the main event, I have two special clips I want to play, and they both coincide with tonight because tonight, for those that may not know, Gail Kim got injured recently, and because of that, she had to forfeit the Knockouts Championship. She is no longer the TNA Knockouts Champion. So there is now a match tonight for the vacant title. And it will be Jade, who is in a way becoming Gail Kim's successor as the new top knockout, because Gail Kim's kind of endorsed Jade. And she's going one-on-one against Rosemary. And to make this match even better, and again, it's another thing that irked me about SmackDown, but I don't think we're going to get into SmackDown today, but we'll definitely get into it tomorrow because I cannot wait to talk about how frustrated I am with that. But this match for the Knockouts title tonight, yes. But guess what? This Knockouts title match taking place tonight, 6 sides of steel.
There you go. Thank you. There you go.
Yeah. The Raw women got Hell in a Cell. TNA Knockouts are doing 6 sides of steel. SmackDown, whatever the fuck. We'll get more on that. But more on that.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. SmackDown decided that they're going to be a bunch of dumbasses, and we're going to reveal what happened tomorrow because Vinny asked me to call back in tomorrow, and I'm going to do it. And hopefully I ain't got to go ham and rip nobody else a new asshole.
All right. Well, I got 2 different promos here that I'm going to play. One's from Jade and one's from Rosemary. Hopefully they work. because
Yeah.
I don't remember what was said. So if they don't work,
It's not more ad-lib.
we're going to have to ad-lib. But, ladies and gentlemen, here's what Jade had to say about tonight's cage match.
Rosemary, my sweet red. You thought that you could trick me into a steel cage match? The funny thing is, I'm not afraid of you. Next week, we are going to be the main event, and I am going to give them a show that they all came to see. And that is going to be destroying you and to be walking out the new Knockout champion. Jade, Jade, Jade.
Well, first of all, it completed. Second of all, hell of a promo. I liked it.
Wait a minute. That was the only. Wait. Hang on. Rosemary doesn't get a whole.
Well, I got the Rosemary one, but I wanted to talk about the Jade one first.
Oh, okay. All right. That was the beginning of the Rosemary one, but you stopped it. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that was Jade's promo on Rosemary.
Right, but she said, oh, that was her saying J 3 times.
Yes.
Oh, that was good. I thought that was Rosemary. Damn. Okay, that was good. I like that.
Yeah, that whole 29 seconds was all Jade.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, yeah. This is going to be good. This is going to be a good main event tonight. On Pop TV, and then I got cable now. Thank you, Dish Network. We're going to be watching it.
Awesome. All righty. So, yeah, that's all I was trying to say was trying to fix that was, just want to talk about Jade. But I thought, like I said, I thought she cut a hell of a promo. And now, for your listening pleasure, this was Rosemary's response.
Jade, Gail's chosen one. You want to be the light in our all-consuming darkness. You want to make history. We make history every time we make somebody decay. We survive the Great War. We thrive in environments where we should have decayed. We are nature's cockroach that cannot be destroyed. But you can, Jade. In this cage, with all the world watching and the hive watching over us, we will end your pathetic career and Gail's silly little crusade for a chosen one. Decay! Decay! Decay!
Now, that's how you cut a promo.
Oh, hell yeah. If I had not said this before, I love Rosemary, and the fact that she's actually going to start wrestling to me is great. I love this chick, man. This gimmick is great. And I actually think this is Daphne.
Yeah.
It is Daphne?
I believe so. Let me check. Rosemary, TNA. Let me see. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Her name is her wrestling name in other countries, I mean not countries, but other companies was Courtney Rush.
Yes. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out where I knew her from.
Yeah. She wrestled for
she reminds me a lot of Daphne.
Yeah. People thought she was Daphne at first, but no, she was she wrestled for PSE Pro, BCW, Maximum Pro Wrestling, NCW Femme Fatales, Steel City Pro Wrestling, and Shimmer Women Athletes under the name Courtney Rush. And then came to TNA as Rosemary. And she's also wrestled under ring names were PJ Tyler, Casey McGuire, El Tigre Diablo, and Courtney Rush, and now Rosemary.
Well, the Courtney Rush character was just as dark as Rosemary is, so this is good. I like it.
Yep. And yeah, she's definitely, so that's what she is. She's Courtney Rush. A lot of people thought it was Daphne, but that theory got debunked.
Yeah, that theory just got shot in the booty.
Yes.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. The only thing that could make this better is if we see some blood tonight.
I think there's a good chance we might.
Yeah, because TNA is not a bunch of pussies. WWE.
That's true. They're not. So we could see something special in this cage match. But I just like the fact that, look, they're getting the opportunity to do this. They're getting the opportunity to do that. And it's like, but apparently the SmackDown women aren't prepared for something like that.
Yeah, they get stuff with the, I ain't even going to go there, but my girlfriend says, who's Courtney Rush?
Never mind. Anyway.
I am going to be sleeping with the dog tonight. If anybody wants to help me get a hotel, because I'm probably not going to be with my girlfriend, help a brother out.
All right. Well, on that note, we're going to move on to the main event of the evening. This was the one-on-one match, Jeff Hardy versus Bram of the DCC.
This pissed me off.
Ooh. Okay.
Because I wanted it to be James Storm.
Okay.
Because it would be two of the top talents right now on the damn roster. Two of the most underlooked talents on the damn roster. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the best talent in the damn TNA roster right now are all in tag team or stable.
Yeah. I mean, well, the way I look at it is James Storm is definitely an underrated, underlooked talent. I wouldn't call Jeff Hardy an underlooked talent.
I would call him put on the back burner right now.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff Hardy's already been like a multiple-time TNA World Champion. He was on top. He was the top guy in TNA during the Hogan era. They practically put a rocket ship on the guy until he got pilled up, and that was his fault. But so I wouldn't call Jeff Hardy an underlooked talent. But James Storm, oh, hell yes. In fact, what I loved most about the end of this match is when, like, obviously Bram wins. He hits the brighter side of suffering, gets the pin after James Storm hits the last call super kick, and it was no disqualification, so anything goes. After the match, when I saw them stand over Jeff, and I saw Bram and Eddie Kingston holding up the tag team titles, and I remember a week before when they beat down on Eddie Edwards, James Storm had the TNA World title in his hand before he dropped on Eddie Edwards. So that tells me if this faction leads to James Storm becoming TNA World Champion, I support 1,000%.
Oh yeah, I do too. If he becomes world champ, I support it.
Yeah, I would love to see him get the world title. Yeah, and then have Bram and Eddie Kingston win the tag belts. I think this is the right team to beat the Broken Hardys if they are to lose at some point.
Oh yeah, I agree.
So
I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
Here on this, I agree with you 100%. The only thing I don't like about this is the fact that Eddie Kingston is just being called Kingston.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I wonder what the reason is for them not calling him Eddie.
Because Because they got Eddie Edwards and all these other people.
Oh yeah, that kind of okay. I can see that. Yeah.
And they don't want to have too many Eddies.
That makes sense. You know. Plus, Kingston sounds more badass.
But still, Kingston sounds badass, but it sounds like his fucking gimmick should be a damn Jamaican gimmick by Kofi Kingston in 2009.
I don't know. Like I would be intrigued if Eddie Kingston ever came to WWE, if he would be like a long lost brother of Kofi or something.
Well, he had a tryout with NXT.
Damn.
Him, Jervis Cottonbelly, Princess Kimberly, and it was one other person. Oh, Archibald Pitt. All from Chikara, which, by the way, you're welcome for introducing you to Chikara so you knew who these people were. But I told you, Chikara is great. It's the lighter side of wrestling.
It really is. Like, it's that enjoyable. I mean, and I found it highly entertaining.
It really is.
And, of course, you know, overall, the match itself, you know, did okay. It was no disqualification. You know, anything goes. They did everything they could to make the match as easy as possible. In the end, Bram wins. So the DCC is standing tall. And then, of course, the entire show ends with the clip we played earlier where Matt Hardy gets struck by lightning and becomes broken. So we now know that the Broken Brilliance. Yeah. So tonight on Impact Wrestling. Yes. It is intoxicating.
I can't. Yes, Bob Anthony is intoxicating. It will be delightful.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I don't know if I like this or not. I don't feel so good. Bob Anthony.
Oh my God, Gator, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good with it. Bob Anthony, how are you on this delightful fourth day of the week, Bob Anthony?
Gator, I'm doing great.
Yes, Bob Anthony. 'Tis I, the broken guitar hero.
Hey.
I'm back to do a job again. Wait a minute, I don't like this. Hang on a second. Okay, we're good. I'm cool. Damn it, I thought that was gonna be fine. I thought I was gonna be back to do a job. This is fucking
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to keep up with what's going on here, but basically, what's gone.
ladies and gentlemen, this is called rain.
Yes, and on that note, that will wrap up the Thanksgiving edition of TNA Impact Wrestling. So, like I said before, we can check out TNA tonight on Pop TV, and basically a few things will be happening. Either we're going to see the return of Broken Matt, hopefully, the return of his Broken Brilliance. And, of course, in addition to that, we will see Rosemary versus Jade, 6 sides of steel to crown the new TNA Knockouts champion.
And I really do hope Rosemary gets it, because she does deserve it.
Oh, yeah. And it will also feature a triple threat match for the X Division Championship. It will be DJZ, Braxton Sutter, and Mandrews. We will see one of those 3 men crown the X Division champion. They're involved in the triple threat match. And Aaron Rex issues an open challenge.
Yes, I will be there tonight. Aaron Rex, your title is coming home tonight or some Chris Evans.
And of course, also TNA confirmed to the roster this week that they will be taping Impact Wrestling from Universal Studios during the week of January 4th to the 10th. And it appears they will do double tapings on at least 2 of the days that week, and these shows will air through the end of March. And TNA will also tape Explosion and one night only events. So TNA is not going to die in December.
No, it is not going to die in December. But we are all looking forward to the deletion episode at the Hardy Compound.
Oh, yes. Yes. Definitely yes. And of course, the 16th being the last show of the year, I definitely plan on making that day a major day to talk about this, which we will be able to do since Desmond is officially done for the year.
Yeah.
And
which means more me.
Exactly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, obviously...
I'm sorry, Vinny.
It's quite all right. It's quite all right. Now, basically what this means is, obviously, with everything that has gone down today, we're not going to have enough time to get to the other shows. So here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow on the Boochcast, since Desmond will not be here, we're going to recap Raw, SmackDown, and try to get through NXT, Lucha Underground, and TNA. We're going to try our best to get through all the shows. So, yes. So, Gator, do you know what time tomorrow you can call in?
Probably about 1 o'clock, like normal, because, a redneck's got to eat his lunch.
Fair enough. So, probably what I'll do, because I want to make sure I get through as many of the recaps tomorrow as possible, because on Monday, we got TLC.
Yeah, Monday we got TLC, which means Gator needs to go back and get his WWE Network renewed so he can watch TLC this weekend, so he can bring you the utmost in professional commentary, action, recappage shit.
Yes. So we're going to get through it. I may even do something where I might just open the show and just start doing recaps and then get Gator's thoughts when he calls in, just to make sure we try to get everything done right away, because
we don't even have to do that. I mean, I'll just call in and jump in. You ain't even got to ask me what I think. Fuck what I think. Let's just go.
Okay. That's good. I see. I'm glad we're thinking on the same page here, because I want to try to get through all of them tomorrow, because I don't want to have to do an extra show, because I want to get them all done by Monday, so that on Monday we can focus on TLC. That's really...
Yes, because TLC is going to be a big chunk of Monday's show. And Monday we're really, really, really going to have to... I mean, there's going to be some very in-depth analysis done on TLC Monday, and there will probably be a lot of cussing too. Watching, especially from that damn Ms. Dolph Ziggler match.
Oh yeah. So there's probably we're going to have a lot to say on this pay-per-view. So SmackDown Live is guaranteed to be recapped tomorrow. That's because obviously we're going to want to get at least that one done, most definitely, so that we can have that be, so that way we got the go-home edition of TLC all set up. But yeah, we're going to try to fly through it tomorrow. It's going to be recaps galore tomorrow, so we can get all caught up, so we can take care of TLC on Monday. And then, of course, the rest of the week we'll have everything we'll need to do. And like I said, we'll figure everything out as the show progresses. But yeah, tomorrow is recap galore. So we're going to get, our goal is...
Tomorrow, and that's going to be the name of the episode.
Huh?
That's going to be the name of the episode, Recaps Galore.
All right. That's what we'll do. That's going to be the title. So we're going to do Monday Night Raw. We're going to do SmackDown Live. We're going to do NXT.
Yeah.
We're going to do Lucha Underground.
Hell yeah.
And
Fuck yeah.
And damn it, if we're able to get it done, tonight's TNA, if we're able to.
Yeah. Fuck the man.
Yes. We're going to fly through all of them. And all I'm going to say is Lucha Underground, I'm not going to give anything away, but I will say that's going to be the easiest one to recap.
90 seconds.
What?
I said, let's just not. Lucha Underground. Shit. Okay, done. Recap.
I'm just saying that's going to be the easiest one to recap. The rest of them, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, we got a lot to cover on tomorrow's show. We're definitely going to make sure that we cover everything we need to cover. So tomorrow's going to be a marathon. So, but
yeah, it's going to be recaps galore tomorrow. Don't miss it. 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock. Am I saying this right?
Yes. It's 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it's 9 a.m. West Coast time.
Yes.
So.
And it's fuck you, Derek Shapiro time.
Yes. Yeah. So I always remind everybody like that. So here on the East Coast, it airs at 12 p.m. If you live on the West Coast, it's 9 a.m. The other time zones, I don't know them off the top of my head. You're going to have to look it up.
Figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly. But so whatever that means, your time, do that. So make.
So basically, what we're saying is look on Blog Talk Radio, and when it says we're up and we're on, tune in.
Yeah.
If it doesn't say we're on, don't tune in.
Exactly. I always send a tweet at the very beginning of the show, so you guys can always check it out. So.
He's on Twitter. He's on the book page. He puts it up on the book page. He puts it up on the YouTube.
Yes.
On the Boochcast Facebook page. And then I put it up on the Gator Ricky Ross Facebook page. So it's up there.
Yeah.
It's all there.
There's a way to find us. And so that, ladies and gentlemen, this will wrap up this episode of the Boochcast for today. So, as always, I thank everybody that tuned in live, everybody listening to the archives. Gator's not going to do this, but as Gator said before, I'm too nice a guy. So, I will thank Derek for calling in, and I will wish Gianna.
And I will thank Derek also. Derek, thank you for being a big pile of unpredictable shit. Unprofessional shit, too.
And also, Gianna, if you're listening, still listening, like I said before,
I don't know if she's listening anymore, being as much as I have.
She tuned out a while ago, probably. But
oh yeah, Gianna, if I did offend you at any point in the show, I do apologize. I was just trying to get a point across about how stupid Derek is.
Yes, but we do want to wish Gianna the best of luck and being the new co-host for the monthly show. Yeah. And as Derek mentioned before, when he comes to town, we'll actually have Gianna in the studio. So that's going to be interesting.
Who the hell is Gianna? Just as a note for Gator, please.
Yes, and of course, so Gianna, we do wish you the best of luck.
Wait a minute, hang on. That was a serious question. Who the fuck is Gianna? Did he get another girlfriend?
I don't know who Gianna is.
Oh, well, anyway.
I just know that
Gianna, whoever the fuck you are.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope you really are actually hot and he's not lying.
Yeah, I hope so too. But yeah, I do want to wish Gianna the best of luck co-hosting with Derek. Hopefully it works out for her. Hopefully it helps her out. And hopefully when we get to meet her, she'll be a nice person. What?
Hey, when in doubt, Swift kicked it in the nuts.
Yes. If things get too iffy, kick him in the hiney. But anyway,
No, behind me, Swift kicked in a nutsack. Everybody knows that.
yes. But anyway, so yeah, we do want to say that.
Right into chimichangas.
Yes. And so, of course, we wish you the best of luck with that. And, of course, we will be back tomorrow.
Oh.
I said before.
Can I say something else real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay. Babe, there is no Courtney Rush. Jesus Christ. Stop freaking out about Courtney Rush, okay? She was a wrestler. I did not fuck her. There was no fucking.
I did not have.
Please take all of my articles of clothing back in the house.
Yes. It's like, I don't think you heard me the first time.
By the way.
I did not have sexual relations with that wrestler.
I didn't even met her. So.
And so, anyway, we'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. West Coast time with a brand new episode of the Boochcast. And like I said, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Lucha Underground, TNA. We're going to fly through all of it tomorrow. And
and I'll be back.
Yes, and Gator will be back. So, So until next time, this is Vinny and Gator saying keep on living life and take care. This has been the Boochcast, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow right here on Blog Talk Radio and on YouTube.
Pizza, baby.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.